the Lionesses' first ever game at St James's Park. Can this 40 against group leaders France? Time to find out in the company of our match commentators Lucy Ward and of Ireland game. Marriott is back to win her 50th cap tonight. Minnie Bright makes her first appearance for this qualifying campaign. That was after an injury. France, they are, though, without PSG captain Braz Caoro in the midfield. And it's also interesting to see today that head coach Hervé Renard is suspended after being sent.
Both sets of players take the knee. So plenty of applause in this stadium. Well, away we go, the first of a France double-header, and the first time seeing this England under Sarina Wiegman face France.
Formidable opponents, you know, you sort of look at them and the way that they play.
And England could already have a problem with Cascarino picking that ball up. You saw the grimace, and Cascarino had the chance outside the 6-yard box. In goes that France corner towards Hernandez. Minnie Bright with a clearance, and England should be able to get away, and then it's fired back in, but not.
Kira Walsh is the obvious, but just connect a few passes.
Just trying to sweep that one in behind.
Scoring back in the starting lineup, and she's probably the most natural goal scorer that England have got in this squad.
Their head coach tonight, Renard, he was sent off for handball. Referee playing advantage. Can England take advantage? Bronze, but look at Cascarino getting back. And that did enough to Russo. She can move it wide to Hemp. And Hemp playing to Afer in the middle. Oh, England wants
it's on it. Just trying to guide it into that far corner.
Chance of the match so far. Ella 2.
I'll tell you what, that
Hunter forward. Towards Russo, returns so well.
To turn whole defenders off. Just didn't connect with it right.
She has got the beating of Macron.
Oh, she's certainly...
Now space for Toon. And Toon onto Hemp. Russo's in the middle. Hemp putting it back. Chance for England. Stanway going for it. A shaky start, says Park. And it's Beth Mead back in a starting lineup for England after a
second as she uses that. Quite a lot of players panic in that position and think that they have to take the shot straight away, but she knew side from Hemp.
We were just talking about
those loose passes at the back, and it just gives, and France haven't taken advantage.
Masha to take the corner. It's a decent one as well.
I think all eyes were on Katoto there, and obviously got a shout from Lacroix.
Cowie has to use the ball well this time. There's a second chance. Lucky break there for France. Cascarino. Toto stretching for it.
Have not done enough. And they were lucky there that the ball landed back at their feet. That's a great ball in, and
France corner. And there's the threat, those four. Dali, set piece taker. De Almeida! Oh, it's a...
What a terrific finish. She's reaching. De Almeida's got a little touch from Renard. Absolutely no...
The finish that was from the defender. Renard delighted. But De Almeida had a swing of that, and what a swing.
Do you know what? As the ball was coming over then, I'm thinking, oh, it's just too far behind from a forward. You know, we've been talking about it for days from a defender. It just made a run beyond, but she adjusts the body shape. De Almeida.
The fourth official, Stanway will get it back, and the ball across.
This was a really good ball. This is what England haven't done. Those sort of
minutes to play, and England
into half-time. Look at the speed of Cascarino. Jess Carter made a split-second decision there because...
Be a booking, yeah. And it is. Driving forward. Mead. We're late in the half. Beth Mead!
So well there. Knew what was going to happen, and it's not always easy to...
By the ex-Arsenal player. Mead whips it in towards Bright. Miss Bronze. What a chance! Oh, and she got it wrong.
Yeah,
in Basha. And Basha, Katoto looking to peel away. Very important prepared to try and pass it out from these sort of situations, and him trying to run it, not the place to do it. Toletti. In with the corner. The bronze is in the back post, but England going towards the near post.
In the end, I think it was Russo, wasn't it? Just trying to get some sort of head on it, but I think that maybe Williamson had a free...
Turning away from Walsh. Cascarino going on and pass.
You could bring her down for a penalty. As soon as she gets you in the area, you've got a problem. She didn't have...
Here's the reaction.
Carter and Williamson just being as careful.
Time for her to cross it in. There's three waiting for the cross, but too much. Basher.
Man, there's no real flow to either team.
Quite played into the path of Hemp, but the move is still on for England. Hemp to the back post.
Right, and then she could have had a shot on goal. Iranian did well in the end.
Bronze inside. Stanway chance to shoot. Quickly closed off. Bronze looking towards Russo.
Recycle, keep it going. And just lost the impetus.
Diani. Diani using Darley with the overlap. Well, midway through the second half, and Darley just puts it back in again. Overload of the back post here for France. Renard goes up. And hook it away, still not clear, and on the tap by France's fearsome forward, Katoto. She's barely been in the game.
I think it was Russo. Just gets it to the edge of the area, but indirectly for the second one. It's a great little nod back in from Diani. I don't think England would be pleased with the defending of either of those two set pieces.
Well, Katoto. Here's Hemp. Digs out the cross towards Mead. Russo. She got a running on Lacroix. She has, but straight into the arms.
Lacroix is anyway. She's just stayed on Lacroix all the way through, just to make the running behind of Chloe Kelly or Jess Park, who's played in more central areas.
But now England. Stanway.
They're just not quite been enough from those areas. But good to see.
Toon again. Kelly. Bronze. Promising. Couldn't pick the right pass.
And Kelly, which is quite unselfish really there. Lucy Bronze trying to put it on a plate for Russo.
Kelly. Kelly. Kelly.
Wide areas. She's such a good striker of the ball.
But the goalkeeper momentarily caught out here is Kelly.
And she was ready for that run on, and that would have been an absolute disaster for France. But they're giving it up.
England's last attack. Well, part one, in which there wasn't much between these two sides. France had taken the lead, or England had taken the lead through first England match, England women's match at St James's Park, ends in the visitors'